It really should go without saying that every driver exploring the vastness of Australia should be proficient at changing tyres. Even in the city, flat tyres are common. My tyre service centre tells me they see about half a dozen flat tyres like this every day. If I encounter a flat tyre out on an outback road, I want to be prepared to do it as quickly as possible and as safely too. With climate change driving up temperatures, to be able to change tyres quickly is a blessing, and getting quickly out of the roadside is also a safety consideration. This video is aimed at Fiat Ducato motorhome and van drivers especially. In the Ducato, the spare tyre is located at the rear and underneath the vehicle, and the supplied tyre changing toolbox is located neatly under the front passenger seat. It is worthwhile learning how to release the toolbox. You need to open a plastic door under the seat and then rotate the anti-movement latch counterclockwise to release the toolbox before you can pull it out. In addition to the standard tools they supply, I have added a 23mm hex driver, so I'll be able to use a cordless drill to speed up the unscrewing and screwing of the 23mm bolts of the tyre, as well as use the cordless drill to lift out the van quickly with the supplied jack. I always keep a cordless drill with me on my trips in my motorhome, so I don't store that together with a toolbox. That's kept at the back of the van in the boot. It is also a good idea to keep a pair of gloves, a collapsible reflective road hazard sign, and a piece of flat timber in case of soft ground. First though, let me go through all the important safety things. Be sure you're not going to get hit by a passing vehicle. Be sure the engine is off and the parking brakes and parking lights are on. The transmission, of course, should be in neutral or in park. Use blocks or rocks, whatever you can find to prevent the wheels from rolling while you change the flat tire. Take your time, especially if you're older and if it's hot, because you don't want to overexert yourself. Remember also to loosen the wheel bolts before you jack up the van. That way the vehicle is more stable and the wheel will not rotate as you exert on it. I had difficulty using the supplied wrench to loosen the bolts because it kept disengaging when I stood on it due to its fold-away design. And so I prefer to keep a L-shaped 23mm tyre wrench for the initial loosening of the bolts as well as for the final tightening of the bolts. So after you've loosened the bolts, you can lower the spare tyre using the parts supplied. I was not able to do this with the help of the cordless driver, by the way, and had to do this manually. Having a pair of pliers is helpful to remove the cross bolt that secures the spare tyre to the retracting cord. Again, this is something worth keeping in the toolbox. Once the spare tyre is detached, it is time to raise the vehicle until the flat tyre is off the ground, just enough to remove it and put on the spare. At this time, you will tighten the bolts firmly, but not to full strength. Leave that for later after the vehicle has been lowered to the ground. Do a visual inspection all around your vehicle before you drive off. Good luck, and stay tuned and hit the like and subscribe buttons too. Thanks.